Yeah, so anyway, that's why he couldn't be on. He's just going through that whole divorce settlement at the moment.
Ah, shit, man.
Honestly, he's
You,
doing. He tried his best to hold that marriage together, but I don't think Saber's gonna win this out. He's got a terrible lawyer.
man. This
Yeah.
is just, wait, isn't that's like halfway to the plot of Liar Liar, isn't it?
I don't know. I was thinking. I only mentioned this as I've been on a Better Call Saul binge.
Oh.
The new season is out.
I haven't watched it yet because I still actually need to finish Breaking Bad, unfortunately.
I don't. As someone who's seen both series, I've kind of well, season six is airing right now, and I don't have any platform to watch it on yet.
No.
So I don't know if I don't can't really tell you for sure if Better Call Saul does spoil Breaking Bad. I don't know. I
Um,
feel like it kind of doesn't.
yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I've heard, because, like, it's a prequel, right? So, like, I've heard it doesn't really spoil it, but you also will enjoy it more if you've watched Breaking Bad.
I mean, yeah, that's for sure. It's introducing characters like Gus and the whole getting to see what the cartel stuff is doing before the events of Breaking Bad is pretty cool and kind of the pretty much the B plot of Better Call Saul. I was about to say Breaking Saul.
Oh no.
All
Now
right.
Saul Goodman's dealing meth, cooking meth.
I mean, he gets pretty close to it. I mean, what is Breaking Bad than him getting pretty damn close to dealing meth?
True.
All right. Welcome to Big Fellas episode 34. I'm your host Tav. You know me, and of course I'm here with my co-host Pete's Pete's Pitzel.
I'm
Pete's
Pizza Pixel, that's me.
Peach Pizza. That sounds like a band.
Peach Pizza, it does, actually. That does sound like a band. I'd listen
The,
to them.
they're like they'd be relatively underground. They're into indie rock. All right, a little bit of experimental stuff, but you only hear them being played at like underground Toronto nightclubs. They'd be like, "We're Peach Pizza, 1, 2, 3, 4." It's a insert stop Pilgrim joke.
That's like exactly what it is. That it does sound like a. Oh my god, yeah.
I don't know. I'd be down. We can
Oh,
start a
I'm
band.
not. I'm not complaining. I'd be down for that one too. Peach pizza. You know what? That like reminds me when I was a waitress. We had this disgusting strawberry goat cheese pizza.
Oh my god, you told me about this.
Yeah. One person bought it in my entire 9 months there, and one person got it and he didn't even finish it.
I would get it once too, just to see how disgusting it could be.
That's seriously what I think he was doing. He was like, he seemed like that kind of person.
I sometimes I'll do that. I'll just get kind of like the disgusting menu items. Well, things
Oh
that
my
sound
god.
like really unorthodox, I'd say, to be more nicer about it. Get the more
Hmm.
unorthodox menu items. Be like, let me try it.
Yeah, fair enough. I have one friend who does that actually. She's had like a handful of unsuccessful, uh, I guess, attempts. She'll try and get like their specialty or their weirdest stuff,
Oh,
but it doesn't always work out.
reminds me that the other day, this my favorite place to go is this place called the Open Rice Kitchen, where they serve a bunch of like Asian style foods. I'd say Asian in general because there's no specific real style. It's just kind of Chinese, Japanese, mostly a little bit mostly
Everything.
Chinese. It's a little bit of everything, yeah. I got the
Yeah.
fucking hot oil wontons. Then I'm like, ooh, I like
Oof.
hot oil and I like wontons. It killed me.
Oh, in what way?
I took a
Stomach
bite out of them.
or?
I'm like, why does this taste like old pork?
Oh
Yeah, and
no.
I gave one to my friend. I'm like, yeah, try this. I'm like, I can't be crazy. It tastes like old pork. He's like, yeah, it does. And I'm like, no, I can't even finish this. I'm so sad because this place has never let me down.
Aww. We all, yeah.
I've never had a bad experience there. I'll like, I'll still die. I'll die on the hill for them still. But the hot oil wontons, man,
Yeah, I know one of my favorite Asian fusion places. I got food poisoning from eating some squid balls because I was there with some friends,
Squid
and
Game?
we were all just hanging out eating and stuff like that and sharing everything except the squid balls. Me and my one other friend completely devoured them, and we were both the only ones who got food poisoning.
So what you're saying is that don't no Squid Game for you.
No Squid Game for me. That is exactly what I'm saying.
Have you seen Squid Game?
Yes, I have actually. I like really thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, like memes aside, it actually wasn't like bad or anything.
Yeah, like the only thing I don't get is like people were acting like it was like the greatest show they had ever watched, and I was like, it's like a, it gets like it's an 8 out of 10 for me. You know, it's good, but it's not like the best show I've ever watched. I was like, geez, this is what all the hype was about. Like the end, I thought it ended kind of like
Whack.
abruptly. The ending was whack a little.
I mean, I don't really see it as like much of a game changer. Just kind of like I would say it's pretty derivative of like the cube moving away. It's as if you made like a weird game shot of like the cube. That's how I
Yeah.
feel about it in terms of like the challenges and one. I don't know. It's really weird how that became a big cultural thing, I guess, and how everybody was
Yeah.
like memed out of all the shows. That was the one. I don't know.
Right? Like that's what I'm wondering. I'm like of all the Korean shows that could have popped off, you know, I'm like there's a ton of really great like Korean shows and movies and stuff like that. But I guess I'm not giving it enough credit because it is really good, and I can understand because like people love that whole battle royale thing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's the whole. But Battle Royale has been pretty hot as of like the past. I would say maybe 6 years or so now.
Even then, like what we had like Hunger
Hunger
Games,
Games.
and then
And then of
before
course
that it
Battle
was
Royale itself.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's like what superhero movies and dystopian battle royale type movies seems to have been the last 20 years.
I don't know. I just kind of on the topic of superhero movies, I've been very very frustrated with some people and their opinions because they don't agree with my opinions. No, I'm just like it's the whole like people. I'm kind of tired of people wanting an MCU, but for like X hero like franchise thing.
Oh yeah, like I guess like you're also tired that of the fact that DC is trying to do the same thing, and then they also have the Warner Brothers cinematic universe or whatever.
I don't know, man. Space Jam 2 kind of muddled that whole water up. But the whole thing is like, listen, in the Looney Tunes universe, Rick and Morty are canon,
Oh my
and
god!
so is LeBron James.
Wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It, it it was Space Jam that had all the things in the background,
The
wasn't it?
Warnerverse, yeah.
Yeah, and then it had the Clockwork Orange guys.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to do a Big Fellas watch
Oh my
along for Space Jam 2 because of how I've seen that movie twice. I did not go to the theaters to watch it, luckily.
oh my
I
god.
watched it via HBO Max. I still think it's on HBO Max. I
Oh.
legit, I turned off my brain the first time I watched it, and
No regrets.
I had a fun time because I kept memeing it because it's a meme movie.
Yeah, I've heard it's very memeable.
It's
Who
the
was
whole
it?
like John
Who?
Don Cheadle's there.
Oh my god. Who's the athlete they have? Is it
LeBron James.
yes, LeBron James.
He can't ask for shit, but I think that just makes it even
Oh.
funnier.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, Michael Jordan also couldn't act for shit.
Oh no, I think people who are like, oh, the first movie is better. I'm like, no, it's not. They're both equally
Yeah,
pretty
right?
bad.
They're both shit. They're both literally for just idiots to turn their brain off to, like me.
Like, okay, you know
Like, I
you
have.
part you partake in the Baba Ganoush, the Kush. You get your
Hmm.
kush from the dude from Resident Evil 8.
Yes, I do.
I want you to hit one, then I want you and your boyfriend to just sit there and watch Space Jam 2 together.
I mean, that sounds like actual fun.
That's date night right there.
Yeah. No, that's well within or the possibilities of the near future. So if it ever
For
comes
real,
to
like
Netflix or something,
even then, like I think it's on HBO Max or now, or just use the power of NordVPN.
that is true. Using the
Well,
power of
NordVPN.
virtual machines.
Now, speaking of internet things, actually, no. Let me finish my tangent on the whole superhero shit, and then I'll talk about internet nonsense. So, going back to the Warner Brothers shit aside, I just I like the MCU and all. It's fine, but
Hmm.
man, I just don't want. I kind of like the fact that now DC realized that, well, shit, this DCEU, the Snyderverse, ain't gonna really cut it out for us. Justice League was pretty bad, and no
Ooh.
one really was interested in like Aquaman.
Oh yeah, after everything that's been happening.
Ooh, man, and the Amber Heard stuff. Have you been keeping up with all
Y-
that nonsense?
Yes, I have.
She
Evil,
shit in the
evil
bed.
person. Evil, evil person. Throw that woman in jail. My God.
Listen, if they recast, I forget what even character she's supposed to play. Fucking Aquaman's tween. Okay, if they
Oh,
recast them for a different actress, that's fine. I'm not even gonna notice. I mean, they
yeah.
recasted. Remember the first Iron Man movie? They recasted Rhodey for the second one because what's his face didn't
Oh.
wanted more money.
I don't even, like, I watched the first Iron Man movie, like, in passing. Like, it was on TV when I woke up from a nap, kind of passing.
Okay, well Don Cheadle wasn't always a War Machine.
Mm, I did not
Speaking
know
of which,
that.
it's time for our Don Cheadle word of the week. Don
The
Cheadle word of the week:
Don,
Annihilation.
oh, that was a good movie.
Oh, it is a good movie.
I loved
That's a
it.
lot of good movies coming out. Did you see The Norseman yet?
No, I haven't. It's the
New
Robert
Robert Eggers
Eggers.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I really want to. I want to watch it. Is it like good? I haven't heard a whole lot of press about it, so I've. Uh,
It came out between a lot of like bit stuff. Like for example, it came out between like Sonic and fucking Doctor Strange 2, which just came
um,
out. So it came out between some stuff, but it's really good. It's super good. Like I haven't even seen Sonic 2 yet because I chose to see the Norseman instead, or the Northman instead. It's
ooh,
really good. I kid you not. The first like third of the movie is literally Skyrim the fucking movie, and then it turns into a funky psychological like horror stuff. It's the horror thing. It's so
wait.
good. You'd
That
love it. You'd
actually
like it.
that does sound really good. A funky psychological horror.
It literally goes from Skyrim to psychological horror.
I love that. Actually, oh my God. Okay, now I actually want to watch it because there was a part of me that was like, oh, because when I saw like the poster and some of the promos, and I was like, why does this feel like this has the same energy as The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio? That's what it
Oh
was
no,
called,
it's not.
Revenant. Do you know what I'm saying though? The
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
vibes are the same. So I was just that's exactly what I was expecting, and I tend not to dig too deep into movies if I plan on watching them. So, but that is good to know. I'm glad to hear that. So
No,
it remains on my
it's super
list.
good. It was super good. Do I think it's better than Robert Eggers' last two movies, Lighthouse and The Witch?
You
I
thought
think
it
it's
was
up
better?
there.
Did you think it was better?
Uh, no. That's
Ah,
a problem. That's a problem. Robert Eggers just doesn't miss.
yeah, that
He
is
does
true.
not. He has not had he has not missed yet because they all his movies are really good. I can't rank. I honestly personally cannot rank them, but just out of preference, I'd have to
Hmm.
go Lighthouse, The Witch, and then The Northman. But they're all super close together.
That's good. He hates the witch. He hates it. He wishes he never made it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know, right?
But
He's
no,
like, oh god, it sucks. Stop making me look at it.
uh, that's well, I mean, The Witch is what kind of blew him up. It put him on the map.
I know, right? But I love it. I'm like, why do you hate it? Like, why
Oh
does he
man, I don't
hate
know.
it? It's artists. As an
It-
artist, I always hate my stuff, so it's definitely that.
yeah, no, I get it too. As a minor, I guess you say as a minor artist, I also hate things I've done in the past.
Yeah.
I looked at some old Big Fellas thumbnails. I'm like, I hate this already.
Oh no, that's bad. I was looking at my game and I was like, ah, shit, I already want to make it better. I'm already
I mean,
unsatisfied.
that game is still is like a little like half an hour journey in my it's so you could still expand about it and then make it into
A full
a
blown
longer
game.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanna improve the visuals and stuff like that and maybe use it as a pitch in the future. But
It was a really nice experience. I liked it a lot.
aw, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
But just to give listeners context or viewers, if you're staring at the image on your TV screen,
This person has just been this one viewer has just been staring extremely intently at whatever fucking image we use for this.
they're staring intently at it. But for people tuning in, I guess you can say, Peach had been gone on hiatus from Big Fellas for about
Couple
when's the last
months.
time he appeared? 4
It was,
months?
no. It was. I think the last time I appeared was like 2 months ago.
Okay, you've had a bit of a hiatus. That's because of school
Yes.
stuff and whatnot. You're finishing up your thing. She recently just put out a 30-minute little game on what was it, itch.io?
Yep.
On itch.io. And what is it called?
It's called Evie Enchante Special Delivery.
You can play. Well, I'll leave a link in the description. You all can play it.
Yeah.
It's like a 30-minute little experience. You don't even have to download it. You can play it within your browser. I think you can play it even on mobile.
Yeah, you can. There's just a glitch where I can't get audio to work on mobile for some reason. I've tried a bunch of different things and I still can't. And I couldn't get it to work, so I just gave up. But yes, you can play it on your phone. It just won't have music.
You can play it on your phone. You can play it on the go, so you got no excuse.
Yeah.
After this video comes out, I expect to hear about a spike in player count. There'll be a link down below. You can enjoy it. It's a good little fun experience. I liked it a lot. It was a fun little thing. I can't wait to see what else you do in the future about that sort of thing. And I hope to see if you expand upon the idea and story.
Well, keep your eyes open. Keep a lookout.
Yeah,
'Cause
follow Peach Pitzel on Twitter too for more updates.
follow me on itch.io.
Follow on itch.io, Twitter. I don't think you use Instagram, or at least your Instagram's private.
Yes. Well, no. I have an art Instagram. Same as my Twitter, Peach Pixel.
Yeah, yeah. I'm treating you like you're a guest on the podcast.
Like I haven't actually technically been here the last year.
I haven't been on the podcast in the last 3 or 4 episodes.
Oh my god.
I've been busy too. It's the end of the semester for me,
Oh
so I've
yeah.
been busy. I let Saber and Turmo take over my show. We have 2 new half fellas,
Carlos and
Kralos and Joe.
Carlos. Oh, I don't think I know
Kralos
them.
and Joe are half fellas. I don't think you've not interacted a lot with Joe. He's quite an interesting figure. I would say figure. What you missed out on is that in the first episode he appeared and he pretty much took the reins from Saber and Terumo. I kid you not. That episode has such a weird NPR vibe to it.
I'm glad he's comfortable.
It's because he just kept the conversation going for both of them. There was hardly when I edited it, there was like hardly no like awkward pause or anything. He just kept the conversation flowing, and he has such just like this NPR energy. I'm like, if I was driving to work at like 8 a.m. On like a freeway and I'm in traffic and I would listen to NPR, that's the vibe I get from it. That's the POV I have.
Oh, that's good. I am glad that we have some people to help pick up where we seem to falter a little, just because we are all
Yeah,
very busy adults now.
I remember making fucking. I had so much time. I was making the old Tavi radio. We
Oh
had so much
God.
time on our hands. Even though I don't want to be mean, but I hate old Tavi radio. That's the whole artist thing in me. I hate old Tavi radio so much.
I mean, I don't know. There's a reason I don't go back and listen to it because I know I'm not gonna have anything nice to say because I'm just gonna be so upset listening to my own voice and everything. So that is, it is in the void. It is out there, and that's it.
I like how that's your only reason for it. I thought you'd say like you don't want to hear me and Saber talk about this made up lore for an hour
Oh,
as you sat there
well, that
confused.
too. That I mean, I suppose that too, but you know.
Yeah. Oh no, like Big Fellow's anniversary's gonna come up soon. I got things planned.
Ooh, yes, there.
I have 2 game show things planned out for you guys for the anniversary special, okay? I rented
Ooh.
out a suit. You guys are not gonna see me wear it, but I'm gonna be wearing a suit during the anniversary special.
Are you gonna be on camera?
No.
Just,
ASMR, I'm wearing a suit. You'll hear it on the audio that
you can
I'm wearing a suit.
you'll hear you're just adjusting your tie. You can hear the rustling of the
You hear the
thick
rustling of my
fabric.
clothes. Yeah. No, I have a lot of things planned out for that. So that's else. Oh yeah, other updates to what to you've been since you've been gone, other than the 2 half fellows. That's kind of like the biggest thing. Uh, you missed out on the whole saga of a hotel near Terumo's home being canceled and shut down for a while.
Wait, what? Really? Wait, okay, tell me.
All
I need
right,
to know.
The TLDR, because I think you should. If you ever need background noise, it's a good episode. It's called the Grand Gateway. That's the hotel.
Okay.
We called it the Grand Chris Chan versus the Grand Gateway because we talked about Chris Chan for a little bit in the episode. But anyway, there was recently a couple months back there was a shooting, or I wouldn't say a couple months, but 2 months ago there was a shooting at this hotel called the Grand Gateway Hotel. And
Uh-huh.
funny enough, this was a hotel that Turmo frequented. Frequently went to,
Okay.
and because of the shooting being committed by 2 Native American people, the
Oh.
owner straight up said no natives allowed because they cannot tell the difference between a good native and a bad native.
Wait, that's not good. That
So they got canceled and protested. Apparently, they could not, by any grounds, do even go with their whole like kick out thing because the Grand Gateway Hotel was on fucking Native American
yeah.
land.
Oh fuck yeah, I knew it. Oh god.
So they were shut down for like a month or so, and then I think they recently reopened. And yeah, the whole plan was that we were gonna go to the Grand Gateway Hotel ourselves and stay the night there, and then not stay the night there. We're all of us were gonna come down there. All right, we were gonna stay a few days there, and then at the end of it, the whole thing is as I'm checking out, I'm gonna point to Turumo and look at the front desk people and go like, by the way, he's native. He let him into the hotel, and then we run off.
That would actually be pretty funny.
But yeah, that was that's the whole little TLDR of the episode. It is really that's a good one to listen to. I've kind of gotten back to listen to that app.
Sounds like a good one.
Oh yeah, and
Oh.
I think Turumo's going to war against Canada.
Oh? Oh
Yeah, he doesn't
no.
like Canadians anymore. He's tired of them.
Oh. What did we do now?
You know how Canada treats Native people, I guess.
True. Just fed up.
You know,
Sometimes you just have to take a stance.
so yeah, I guess next episode, if we all four of us in there, you're gonna have to. You can confront Turmo about it. You can bring the fight
Oh
to him.
no. I'm not trying to start fights with Native Americans.
But what if they start fights with you?
Oh well, shit. I guess I don't know if I have a choice in that.
Listen, all right. Let me give you some facts, okay? Turmo's 5'4" and weighs 60 pounds.
Is he actually 5'4"?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah. I like to believe he's like 5'4", 60 pounds.
oh my god.
You know, you can. Have you seen Smiling Friends?
Yes, I have. At least the pilot episode I've seen.
Okay, do you know about the character Shrimp?
Which one's he?
He literally is a shrimp with a t-shirt and glasses.
Oh, is he in the pilot episode?
No, he's in episode
Then
3.
oh, okay, then no, I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Tell me about
All right,
Shrimp.
all right. Let me send you an image of Shrimp, and then I think it'll be a good describer of what Turmo looks like. Hold on. Let me send you this image of this character, and I think that's a good description of what Turmo looks like IRL. Let's see here. Oh, perfect. Okay. Uh, I'll put it on the screen as well too. So, for the guy staring at the image, you're about to get entertained and interrupted.
Oh yeah. Sorry, audio only.
Not even audio only. We don't have. After all my time of making fun of audio only listeners, they've all disappeared.
Aww.
Yeah, this year is Shrimp.
Oh yes, I've seen them. I've seen Shrimp.
Yeah, that's what Turmo looks like.
Oh no.
So you're gonna let that little quote unquote shrimp come up to you and start something?
Yeah, it's not like he's a threat.
He's gonna attempt to kick your shins. He's gonna break his foot on your shin.
Yeah, basically. That's okay. It's reparation.
Reparation for all we've done.
Yeah, for everything I've done on a personal level.
Oh my god. Okay, returning to the tangent about DC fucking Marvel shit. Okay, I like that DC's fucking whatever about its cinematic universe. They don't care. I like that.
You like that they just don't give a single shit?
Yeah, the fact that we could have a new Batman movie that's way better than anything that's come out from DC in like the past 4 years.
Oh yeah, like the new Batman I've heard is like pretty good, and it's like it's weirdly self-aware. That's also what I've heard.
The Riddler in this fucking movie, played by Paul Dano, by the way, is literally a Redditor.
Oh my god.
He is literally a fucking Redditor. He posts videos to a forum online.
Oh my god. And isn't Bruce Wayne like doesn't he like cringe at himself when he's like, I am vengeance? Isn't that also
A little
something?
bit. Honestly, it's super. I'd have to say I kind of like the Batman more than the Bale trilogy. I have to say.
Dang.
But a lot of people also been saying the same thing because straight up, this like Batman movie, The Batman,
Mm-hmm.
is like the most pure, like closest thing we've gotten to an actual like comic adaptation in a way. Even though it really isn't based off a comic in general. I don't know, some fucking nerd in the comment section would probably correct me on that. Actually, Tab, it's based off its comic. Listen, bro. Don't care.
Don't care.
Listen, just let me like the movie, okay? Just let me like my damn movie, okay? Like, but regardless, it's the closest we've gone to actual like fucking detective work in a goddamn Batman movie. Like, this man is
Yeah.
actually doing detective shit.
For the first time in who knows how long.
In fucking not okay, like not even the Bale trilogy does that shit. Okay, Batman shows up and the fucking police have already kind of done all the work for him. And, you know,
Yeah, I'm
the
not
fucking
huge into superhero stuff, so like I didn't even know that there was actual detective work in the comic.
yeah, Batman. You know the reason why Batman is called by one of his arch nemesis, Ra's al Ghul, the detective. So
Wow.
Mans does detective work. You know, he do be detecting.
And you never would have known this whole time.
If you're a Batman only like fucking movie guy, which some people are, and no shame in it, except I'm gonna shame you right now, then you would have never have guessed that Batman actually does his own investigation, doesn't just go up to fucking Commissioner Gordon and he's like, Gordon, what do you got for me? Oh, we already figured out the whole case. We need you to beat up the Joker right now. You know, interrogate him for a little bit, but not some sense into him.
Oh
Okay, and
my
then
god.
got Batman fucking Batman really do be like, I don't kill. Then Batman proceeds to fucking break every bone in your body.
And cause you to live a life worse than death itself.
I mean, when he says he's gonna put fear into these criminals, I guess that's kind of fear.
Yeah.
Imagine dealing like one weed in Gotham City and having the Batman fucking just break your fucking arms.
Oh my god. You just
You're just like I ain't never selling weed in Gotham. The Batman just broke my arms.
all the dealers just leave. They're like, fuck this shit.
Listen,
Oh,
we're gonna move to Metropolis. Okay, I don't think Superman breaks our arms.
oh my god. Yeah,
I think
super.
Superman would just tell us. I think Superman would just give us a stern talking to like our dad.
Oh my god. Superman supports safe and legal use
Weed.
of drugs.
Superman supports weed.
Yeah. Oh my god. No.
Actually, wait. I know. Hold on. I don't think Superman would actually like weed because weed is a green nugget,
Well,
and
yeah, but
Superman's biggest weakness is a green fucking nugget.
yeah, but he doesn't have like PTSD from the fact that it's a green nugget. It's the thing itself that's the problem. He has a problem with it whether it's in green nugget form or not.
All right, fair enough. So what you're saying is that Superman would partake in a bit of the Kush.
I'm sure he would given the opportunity.
So let's say you and your friends are
If he
like,
was in Canada, he would. Legal here.
if Superman was in Canada. Okay, so you're saying that if you and your friends were doing like a fucking I was supposed to call it a blunt rotation where all you on the circle past him hitting the blunt, okay? And Superman, showed up. You telling me you'd pass the blunt to him?
Yeah, I'd pass the blunt to Superman. That's not even a question. You wouldn't?
Yeah, fuck it. Okay, let's
Like,
let's let the guy chill out for a second.
exactly. Superman deserves a break too.
That's why I want to see in the next Superman movie. No more brooding Superman who's got to question whether or not he's a good guy or not. Okay, just because he's an alien. I want to see Superman be like, Batman, I'm a little too busy to do Justice League stuff. I gotta hit this weed real quick.
Oh no. He's just like, isn't that basically what happened to Thor?
Yeah, but the MC would never put in fucking actual drugs in the movie.
No, they wouldn't because Disney.
I mean, I've heard from Doctor Strange too that they really let Sam Raimi turn this into a horror movie.
Oh my god, I've heard the most recent one honestly kind of sucked. Even the people like like people who are like I guess I don't know like normal, not movie freaks like us, um, who go and watch like every Marvel movie because it's like that's what's playing all the time. Like even I've heard from people like that. They're just like, yeah, it's fine. It's like a 7 or whatever. So like, definitely not worth it for a fucking Marvel movie.
I
It's
don't
been
know, but I've heard some. Well, we'll see because Sam Raimi does have you gotta have an acquired taste for someone like Sam Raimi, in my opinion. These are the same people that probably go back to watch the original Tobey Maguire trilogy and realize and probably be like, why is it so weird and why is it kind of like campy? These are people that wouldn't appreciate camp.
Was Sam Raimi really doing camp on purpose, though?
I mean, you could say what. I mean, you could say it's a product of its time. Because listen, that the first movie was made back in 2002. That is
Yeah.
about 20 years ago.
Yeah, literally. Oh my god, cruel.
So, but yeah, at the same time, these are still the same people be like, "Oh man, Tobey Maguire's Spider Man. He's the best Spider Man. Tobey Maguire, yeah." And then like they go back to watch these movies, like, why are they so weird?
That's the beauty of them.
And then I don't know, man. It's the whole the superhero fans really be like, "Oh, I miss Toby. He was a great Spider Man." And then all of a sudden they hear rumors of Andrew Garfield coming back to Spider-Man. They're like, he was also a good Spider-Man. He just had the bad movies. He could have been a great Spider-Man. He never had his chance.
I
That's
honestly
upon hearing.
like. I think he was like I liked his movies, but I also think as a casting for Spider-Man, he's like one of the worst ones. He's like too handsome to be Spider-Man. He's not, like I think he's a little too conventionally attractive to be Spider-Man. He's not dorky enough, and he also like looks like a 30-year-old, and that's because he is or
It's
was.
the whole thing that I always say. Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker is probably one of the best portrayals of Peter Parker because not only is he a dork, he's awkward. He's an
Hmm.
awkward dork, which is like the whole like thing between Peter and Spider-Man, the whole alter ego. It's
Well,
it's what causes conflict between the two personas.
was Tobey Maguire supposed to be a high schooler in his movies?
No, he graduates. He graduates right away in the first
Oh,
movie.
thank God. Okay, I don't remember. It's been 20 years.
No, so I don't know. I still think Tobey Maguire is still one of the best portrayals of Peter Parker. His Spider Man's a little weird sometimes. I just don't like some of his quip delivery, as Spider Man is a very quippy person.
Hmm.
But I think Andrew Garfield's Spider Man plays the role of Spider Man pretty well.
Okay,
I
fair
don't know
enough.
when I hear him like say some corny shit to the villain as he's beating the shit out of him. That's believable as like a Spider-Man, okay? But when he's skateboarding as Peter Parker and getting mad that his grandpa is trying to tell him something about his parents, I'm like, that's not. That's less Peter Parker. I don't know. I don't like this. He's a little too cool to be Peter Parker.
Yeah, yeah, he's too handsome, too cool. Yeah, I get that. I see it.
And then Tom Holland looks like a fucking baby, but I like him.
But that's the point. He's a high. He looks like a high schooler. I think they did perfect casting because he actually looks like a high schooler.
Oh, okay. Wait. Speaking of Tom Holland, not to shit on him. This is something really funny I heard. So a while ago, I was playing Fortnite. I'd be playing Fortnite, trying to get the battle pass, trying to grind.
Mm-hmm.
I I do squads by accident. I end up squadding up with some kids, and these kids and I'm about to leave the next game. These kids are like, "Oh, do you want to play with us again?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care. I'm just trying to grind."
Mm-hmm.
And someone else joins our party. It's these two kids fucking talking. I'm just quiet. I don't really care. And his friend asks him like, "What's in the?" These are kids. He's like, "What's in the item shop today?" He's like, "I don't know, some Uncharted thing." And the kid, I tell you, I kid you not, says verbatim, and I quote, "Oh, great, another Tom Holland skin."
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Oh my god. Ugh.
I think I've said this on the podcast many times. I just love that stupid story. It's so funny.
Another Tom Holland skin.
Oh my god.
Poor,
It's true.
like poor 12-year-old boys, because they are being bombarded with everything Tom Holland, and they don't even have a say in it.
Man, he can't keep getting away with this. He comes out with Spider-Man in December, and then he gets Uncharted in February. What the fuck, man?
Right?
He can't keep getting away with it.
he can't keep being a great role model for children.
Oh, he's a really cool guy.
Yeah, he seems like a
I like Tom
swell
Holland.
guy.
I hope he doesn't end up betraying us at the end.
Oh my god, if it just like comes out in 12 years that he's a sexual predator, I think I mean I've already given up on celebrities, but I think I'll just have to give up on actually everything at that point.
Listen, it's okay. It's okay. He's with Zendaya. It's fine.
Oh my god, please keep him in check.
Keep who's gonna keep her in check? Have you seen Euphoria?
Oh my god, right. True.
Like, damn.
True. Tom Holland's a good boy. He wouldn't do anything.
Yeah. I don't know, not like Tobey Maguire who fucking.
Wait, what?
Did you hear what he did after Spider-Man?
No, I didn't actually. What did he do?
He did like some fucking gambling schemes or some shit.
Oh my god.
I don't know. He did some gambling shit. He was in The Great Gatsby too.
Oh
He
yeah,
was,
yeah, right. That was so weird. I remember seeing that when it came out and being like, "Hey, it's Spider-Man. This is like the first thing I've seen him in 15 years."
Yeah.
Actually, it's been less. Oh my god, Great Gatsby came out like 10 years ago too. God damn it, time.
Time really really do be hitting us. I turned 24 next month, and I think so do you.
Yes, I do.
And I was telling my friend the other day, I'm like, it's crazy how right now, as 23, I feel young still. I feel like a young man, a young person.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a feeling the day I turn 24, the second, I'm just going to feel so fucking old. Because guess what? 24, I would like to signify as like mid-20s right there.
Oh, that is true. That is the first like mid-20s because I would say, I guess 23 is still has the plausible deniability of being early 20s.
No, I have to say it's the edge of early 20s. You can still kind of get away with some kid shit. But, when 24 hits, we gotta start, like,
doing your
we gotta
own
start worrying about
taxes.
mortgages. I do my own, I've been doing taxes since I was 17. I'm good.
Oh my god, TurboTax.
TurboTax is great,
My mom
It's a
still
great tool.
my mom still does
You know-
mine. She insists. She also uses TurboTax. I'm like, why don't? It's
I
she's
can
like
just do this myself.
she's like, I might as well just buy one TurboTax subscription and do my children's taxes, right? Instead of having them both also buy a TurboTax thing for the year.
I don't know. I just tend to do TurboTax and I'm like, whatever. The minute like tax season comes up, I'm just like, oh, well, it's time to do that and type all the info in. I'm like, all right. Now I wait to see if I get. Now I wait for my money because the government owes me money.
Money.
Just government really because
Baba Booey.
fucking. I'm about to. I just thought this shit. I'll big that out. Damn.
Baba Booey.
Because fucking the U.S. government in the state of California really do be like, hey, yo, man, I know you're just about to get $900 on your paycheck. I'm like, yeah, how about we take off $200?
Oh my god.
I'm like, come on, please.
You're like,
I want to punish her. No. Wait. No.
oh my god, no. Your hard-earned money.
I just got finished doing, like, at the time of this recording, I literally just got finished doing a 42-hour work week.
Oh, fuck, dude. You got that. Yo, that's a lot.
And then this week I got 30 hours.
Oh, that's actually not so bad.
That's not so bad, but, we'll see. We'll see if they, because it's, I complain about work and whatnot. In reality, work is like about 4 to 5 hours, but it's still a lot when I go to like school and my daily life, you know.
Yeah.
But that's enough mauling about life. Okay, regardless, simple as we're getting old. We gotta start worrying about house payments and mortgages.
Yeah, and I mean, fuck.
I gotta start taking Metamucil.
I gotta. I gotta get a prostate exam. That's what old. That's what old people do, right? They get prostate.
Yeah,
exam.
if you're 50, if you're a 50-year-old man.
Yeah, and your point.
You gotta do your boyfriend's prostate exam.
Yeah, I gotta do it for him.
Yeah, feel up in there
Yummy.
and be like, oh, nope, that's looking good.
Yummy.
Oh. You gotta start, trying to think, what is a fucking old person thing? You know, start going to bed at like 9 o'clock.
Oh, I'm...
10, not,
Dude, if I had any say in it, I would be in bed at 9 o'clock every night.
You're already one way there, young people be like, I remember a couple years back, you'd be fucking going to bed at like 1 or 2.
I mean, to be fair, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just saying I don't want to. but that's what's happening against my will.
But even like when it wasn't against your will, and back a few years back, we were like in our early 20s, late teens,
Oh yeah.
like between the ages of 19 and 20. Like you'd be fucking up all. You'd be up all night.
Yeah.
I'd be up all
I
night.
don't know
Now
how I
we
did
can't do
it.
that
I
shit.
don't I like when I was a kid, like when I was in high school, I used to go to sleep at 5 a.m. and then wake up for class at 6 a.m. Like how the fuck did I do that?
We were built different. I
I
feel that because I'd be I'd also like back in the day. I'd stay up till like 3 a.m. playing Team Fortress 2. I'd wake up at the thing. I'm like, all right, I got 3 hours of sleep. Pretty good. Hop in my bed, wake up at 6 to my dad being like, "Hijo, we have to wake up." And be like, all right, Dad. And then fucking, get ready for school
yeah.
and whatnot. So it's...
Now I'm like I go to bed at midnight and I'm like, oh, I'm getting 6 hours of sleep. I hate this.
That is so real. I feel that so
I know,
much.
like 6 and 7 hours just is not enough anymore. I am like 7.5 or more hours of sleep every night. I cannot. I have aged 20 years in the past.
No, that's how I feel.
In the past
In
year.
reality, in reality, I lie. I'm not turning 24. I'm turning 34.
Oh. True. We're actually just fucking middle aged.
Yeah, we're all middle aged.
Oh no.
Hence, it's the thing. In reality, we're not people in our 20s. We're people in our 30s. Hence the
Yeah,
fact
we've
that
been lying
Saber's
to
going through his
everyone.
first divorce right now.
Yeah. We've just been.
Saber's going through his first divorce. Fuck, we weren't supposed to stay on podcast. God damn it!
Ah, shit. We're
Damn.
all supposed to be 20 still. Shit.
No, I wasn't supposed to manage Saber's divorce on the podcast. Shit. Now his ex-wife is going to use this against in court. I mean, he was already fucked, but still.
Poor Saber.
He never called Saul.
Aw. I still remember the first time I found out that his name was a pun. Saul Goodman. Saul Goodman. Fuck, that's so good. That's so good. Like, that's genius. I wish I came up with that, you know?
I love I love hearing about this when there's the behind the scenes when making the Saul Goodman character. I like how when Bob Odenkirk was being described the character, he's like, "What if he has a comb over and a mullet at the same time?"
So, Trevor from GTA 5.
It's a little nicer, man, Trevor.
True.
He appears in Better Call Saul.
Oh, Stephen Ogden? Have I told you that I got to meet him?
Yes,
Alright.
I've heard about the Stephen Ogden, how you were terrified of him for a second.
Yeah. He seems like a cool guy. Wait, hold on. I need to Better Call Saul. I need to see Saul Goodman. Let me see what he looks like. I didn't even. Does he have a mullet and a comb over at the same time?
Yeah, that's just when they were designing him for Breaking Bad. Bob Odenkirk was like, "What if this character has a mullet and a comb over?"
Oh, yeah. You know what? He does have that energy. He may not actually have the mullet, but he has the mullet energy.
Man, I still think one of the hardest lines. This isn't spoilers for Better Call Saul because this happens in season 1. It's whatever. But one of the greatest lines said in season 1 is when someone tells Saul, because he's old Jimmy. He used to be called Slippin' Jim.
Slippin' Jim.
Slippin' Jimmy.
Oh my.
He's like, Slippin' Jimmy I can handle. Slippin' Jimmy with a law degree is like a monkey with a machine gun.
Oh.
Because for context, Slippin' Jimmy are, pre-Saul Goodman Jimmy, Jim McGill is his name, was a con man before he became a lawyer.
Oh.
That's how much spoiler you find that out like immediately when you start the series.
Oh, thank you. I honestly, I remember before I actually watched Breaking Bad, I was curious about Better Call Saul because I had heard it was so good and I knew people were saying you didn't have to watch it, so I just kept I watched the first episode and I don't recommend watching the first episode without watching Breaking Bad. I really don't. I had no idea what the hell was going on.
You know what? To be honest, on that whole tangent about Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, I think I kind of like Better Call Saul a little bit
You'd be
more.
surprised. A lot of people actually do, from what I've heard, anyways.
I mean, not to say that like Breaking Bad isn't bad or deserves its accolades, is that Better Call Saul is a weird, despite being the same universe and being like the fact that Better Call Saul is still considered a side story to Breaking Bad is a fucking is a weird thing to say now that it has more seasons than Breaking Bad
Oh
did.
yeah, it does. That is weird to say.
Yeah, it's weird to call it a side series. I would just call it a proper prequel. People still say it like that. No, I kind of like Better Call Saul a little bit more than I do Breaking Bad, mostly because it's the stakes at place. Because for Breaking Bad, the stakes are super high all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it always feels ongoing and fucking hardly ever stops.
Mm-hmm.
With Better Call Saul, it's such a slow burn story, and just like Jimmy McGill or Slippin' Jimmy and Walter are two different characters.
Mm-hmm. That sounds exciting.
Oh
Well, that
no,
makes me excited for when I actually finally do finish and I can get around to it.
you still have to finish Seinfeld.
I do. I am done Seinfeld.
Oh,
Those are.
you got to see my favorite character, played by Patrick Warburton,
Yeah.
Putty.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Mark loves
Eight
Patrick
Ball.
Warburton and Putty. He loves him in Seinfeld so much. He's like he always has to bring up Patrick Warburton somehow.
Check it out.
He,
Eight
he just
Ball.
calls him the.
You got a question.
He calls him
You
Kronk.
asked the 8 Ball.
I liked
Oh my.
What? Yeah, I liked Seinfeld a lot. I like the Chinese restaurant episode, and I like the episode. I like the bit that ends with Kramer, where he looks like a pimp. I like that bit. That was a good one.
Oh man, Seinfeld's really good. It's crazy to think that like people think of Larry David for Seinfeld when Curb Your Enthusiasm it has like has like triple its fucking
And it is
episodes.
still going.
I don't know. I mean, fucking, what is Jerry Seinfeld doing nowadays other than trying to get into younger women pants?
Oh my god, yeah. Does he have kids? He must have kids, right? Jerry Seinfeld
I think I
he
don't know.
totally has children. Fucking, I don't know. Last I heard, he was doing comedians in cars getting coffee or whatever. That was the last I heard of what he was doing, and he's bald now too. So
Damn, a lot of people do be balding.
yeah,
Balding.
a lot of people, fucking lucky us.
They fucking. I don't want to lose my hair.
You probably
Never.
won't.
If I ever lose my hair, I will just fucking. If I see like a bald spot or like my hairline
Just
receding
shave it off.
even more, I'm going to just fucking go Walter White, shave it off, fucking Heisenberg.
Yeah, actually,
But because I'm big, you're gonna call me Heisenberg.
it was funny. Before my graduation show, I was bleaching. I was bleaching my hair again because my roots were really overgrown. Whatever. And I had to use some really strong bleach for it because I was also evening out some tone. And long story short, all my friends were like, "Yep, it's gonna be." Oh, I just doxed myself. Well, no, everyone knows I'm.
Baba Booey.
That's not a dox.
Does it?
Everyone knows I'm.
Baba Booey.
It's not a secret.
I mean, I can Baba Booey that. You're good.
Okay. Anyways, let me. So, I don't even remember.
It's insensitive to be Baba Booey.
Yeah, okay. I am like now I need to get that train of thought back. So basically, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be bald for graduation," and I was like, I wouldn't even be sad if I suddenly just was like had to shave my head. Like if I just burned all my hair off and I was like, "Ah shit, gotta shave it now." I don't even think I'd be upset because the only thing I'd be upset about is that like I like having long hair.
No, same here. I love having hair. That's like my biggest fear because I like having hair. Like the minute I just start like, if I start like prematurely balding, once I reach my mid 20s,
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna fucking die. I'm just gonna fucking.
Just
I'll become a hat guy or some shit, you know?
Yes, just wear like cowboy hats. That's what people like to wear in in where in
In
the
the West.
states, right? That's what people like to wear. They like to wear cowboy hats.
Yeah, in all the states, including Calgary. People in Calgary really do be like, oh yeah, we're just farming this year. Oh no, that's how the Canadian talks. How does the fuck does a person from Calgary talk?
Oh, I don't.
Oh yeah, I'm just herding this year buffalo. Is that how they talk?
I'm
Is
just herding buffaloes. Yes, that's exactly how Canadians talk.
that how Calgary Canadians talk?
Probably. I've never been.
That's it. We're gonna go to Cal.
We're gonna go.
Fucking first time I'm in Canada. We're gonna go to Calgary just to see some
Oh
buffalo.
my god.
I don't know. They probably don't have buffalo there. It's probably like some bison or some shit.
I don't
I
even
don't
know
know.
what they have in Calgary, man.
All I know is that like Calgary is pretty much the U.S. of Canada
Yeah, that's all.
because everybody's a bunch of cowboys up there.
More you know. Well, that's
Let's finish.
yeah. Let's
Yeah, let's
wrap
finish the
this boy
episode.
up.
Wrap it up, Tana Knot. Overall, Saber's getting divorced from his current wife. We're all 34. Turmo is gonna try to fight Peach Pitzel in the next episode, to which it probably is not gonna work out because Peach Pitzel's like double his size.
Probably not. I am objectively like normally one of the weakest people in the room, no matter where I am.
No, you said in the when we watched Night of the Living Dead, you said Turmo, I can probably punt you.
Oh, I probably did. I say that? I mean, it was a gaff. It was a gaggle.
Yeah, but that's I would say those are fighting words. I would say that you are you're threatening a Native
Oh
American
my god,
person. I'd say I think
no.
you're threatening a Native American person. I might have to report you to the whatever authorities I'd have to report you to for that for a
No.
hate crime on their behalf.
No, don't threaten me to the authorities. I don't want to be. I don't want to be reported.
That's it. I'm calling an emergency meeting. Among us.
Maybe it's
We're
okay
gonna
being
have
reported.
You're just in jail now. Being reported is okay. This is fine, actually. All right.
Alright.
Thank you for listening to Big Fellas episode 34. That's a wrap on that. Next episode, I don't fucking know. I guess I'll eat a hamburger.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.